Hey crowd, Rawless here. I'm gonna give you the last episode before the season finale of The Walking Dead. I don't know what episode it is, that's why I said it that way. I forgot. It is Tuesday, not Monday. Man, I'm giving you this video late, but I have to give it to you before the season finale ends here. Now, here we go again with the slow burner. But this time, it was more like a how can I say it does involve the plot, so that's a good thing. It wasn't like the other one where it was just to have a filler episode. This one does involve more of the plot, but the worst part is that it is Eugene, and that guy cannot carry a freaking episode. Well, I don't know, he's not my cup of tea. I don't know if he's anybody's cup of tea. The episode was really good. There were some tense scenes, especially with Dwight and him. But I feel like he's a coward. He's a freaking coward. I'm like, if you have the freaking balls, spoilers alert, tell freaking Negan that it was Dwight. But no, you're like, oh, I don't know. So my theory is he picks out on other guys like Father Gabriel, who can't do shit about it, but yet he won't go up to Dwight. And he's only playing it both ways around. If If Rick wins, he's gonna probably say, well, I didn't say nothing to Negan when I knew it was Dwight. But if Negan were to win, he's like, oh, I didn't know anything about Dwight. You know, he's just a freaking coward. Dwight was a badass, like always. And it's like somebody else said, and I will say it myself, that in the beginning I hated Dwight, and I was okay with Eugene. Now the tables have turned. I'm okay with Dwight, even though he did put that arrow on the nurse, and I freaking hate Eugene. But nonetheless, we'll get to the second part, which was little 2 segments. Rick, again, fully naked. They get him, and he's gonna basically, they're telling him no, they just have to sculpt him. They just have to sculpt him. I don't know. By the end of the episode, I'm not sure if it was by the end, but they do bring Rick again outside, and they're basically gonna kill him off with the walker, and he ends up fighting with his hands tied, boxers only, and he fucks up 2 scavengers, and then Jaden, or whatever her name is, Janice, she gets her ass handed by him, and he gives him a deal, and she's like, we'll join, and she's like, I want half, and he's like, no, you'll get 1/4 of ours after we choose everything we want. And she's like, I want half. He's like, you want 1/4, and that's it. And she's like, okay. She's like, I'll do 1/4, but I want to sculpt you like how you are right now, no clothes. And Rick's like, you'll get your 1/4, and I'm wearing my clothes, and you're not gonna sculpt me. It was a fun scene, but yes, they did, and that wasn't the last scene, of course. Actually, I messed up there. But before we get to the last scene, that was actually a fun part. But we finally get to see that Rosita says no to going the bad way, going rogue. Michonne says no by giving a good speech. And of course Morgan decides, is like, we have snipers, we can shoot them. Daryl and Tara are like, let's do this, and they end up crashing the damn building. So they crash the damn building, all the walkers are inside, they're running out of ammo. When Eugene tells Negan that he can make more bullets as long as he gets free out there with no excuses, nothing, who knows if he's gonna make it out there. But that's when he had the chance to tell Negan about Dwight, but he didn't, and he just said that the communications should be on, blah blah blah. And Negan was like, alright. He also gave him a respectful handshake from Negan, so that's a lot from someone, you know. But coming to the end now, I mean, I do like to give you everything mixed around because I don't follow it. I'm not your typical reviewer, but do listen to this part because this is what's gonna set up a big death in Walking Dead mid-season finale. When Rick gets to the snipers, he's calling them, no one's answering. He goes all the way to the top, and what does he see? He sees a truck jammed into the building with a big ass hole. But guess what? There's no more walkers in the yard. There was at least, let's say, 20 per wall. That's 80 to 100 walkers. We're talking about 80 to 100 walkers. There's none of them in the yard anymore. We don't know what happened. And people are saying that there's a big death coming in that makes Rick cry very, very harsh and sad. My big death my death that I think will be, I did say earlier that earlier when the season started that it might have been Morgan who's gonna get Lucille. I don't know now. I got a feeling that it can be Carl Michonne, but I don't want to get into big theories because I just don't want to. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to get my episode spoiled. But if I'm gonna guess that someone gets Lucille other than Morgan, whew, that makes Rick cry bad. This is a hard one because it is hard. But if I want to go off the top, like, oh my goodness, probably Michonne. Carl's a big one too. Because I don't think, I mean, other than Daryl, but they did have their issues, so I don't know. So I'm just sticking to Morgan or Michonne, one of those two. Yes, people are gonna call me I'm racist because I chose the only 2 black people in there, right? Haha, sorry, jeez, I forgot about Father Gabriel. Haha, anyways, but you guys do have a great one. Do like, do comment if you see the shows. Who's the one who's gonna get? But anyways, do subscribe. You guys have a good one. See you at the season finale, which is this Sunday. Don't miss it. Mid-season. It's going to be, I think, 80 minutes long. So that's like an hour and 20 minutes. It's going to be a great episode. Do catch it. AMC.